Hello and welcome to whatever this channel is about. Still haven't decided, still haven't changed the name, but it will eventually. I did start making videos again. Woohoo! I made once a week for the past 3 weeks, and I'll try to keep doing at least once. Maybe I'll squeeze in a second one on a Friday, but for now I'm going to try to make Tuesdays constant, and today's Tuesday, so here's a video. And one thing I noticed the last video, or last couple of videos I made, that I'm like puffy. Ooh. How did that happen? Well, I'm overweight, yes, that's obvious, but I'm 30 pounds lighter than I was when I made those videos a day for a year, and I wasn't that puffy then. But the main thing is something called Prednisone, P-E-R-E-D-N-I-S-O-N, which I always keep mispronouncing, but anyway, Prednisone. Now, it's an immunosuppressant, it's part of my cancer treatment, and it's also a steroid that's used for other things. One thing it does is, well, it makes you puffy. It makes you retain water. And I've had quite an adventure with it. When I took it, this is my second time taking it. And when I took it a year ago, a horrible experience. And most people have a horrible experience on it, so they dread the drug. But this time, it has not been a horrible experience. So let's go over what it actually does. One thing is, again, it suppresses your immune system. The reason I'm taking it is there's something called GVHD, which I probably have made a video or should make a video about, which is graft versus host disease. I'll try to do that sometime and make a video, but that's not today. In a nutshell, my brother's cells are partying in my body and having a fun time, and it's helped used to calm those down. That's the main takeaway. So, and the other thing is, well, yeah, I mentioned water retention. Other side effects that people tend to have, like people mention, is they get angry and surly, which I've not had that effect. When I had it a year ago, usually dosages are based off your weight, and 100 milligrams is considered high. And at that time, last August, I was at 260, which they do not recommend going above 250. And so for 2 months straight, and you start off at a high dosage and then slowly taper down over the time period. You'll just go cold turkey. And at the time, I was basically drunk out of my mind 24/7 for about 2 months straight, is what I'd say, the whole time on the drug. Maybe from August till, yeah, it was till the end of September. So beginning of October is when I actually was able to drive. But before then, it would take me like 15 minutes just to psych myself up into getting off the couch. Because that's the best way to describe it, is if you're drunk, this is you on prednisone, or at least me when I was at that level. But that wasn't the only side effect. The other thing is you have swelling. Like my eyes actually were squinty because my face was full of water, and I had water blisters on my feet that looked like banana slugs. Just giant bumps on my feet. I could not even wear shoes. I had to wear Crocs because just my feet had swollen so big they looked like giant hams. It was, again, not a fun experience. But it was used to help try to cure this GVHD, which at that time did not do. They tried a bunch of other drugs, which I could go into. Eventually, they came up with something called MMF, which is one of my drugs here, mycophenolate mofetil. Yay! Got rid of my GVHD, which was rashes on my arms. But then a few months ago, I started having symptoms again, especially my lungs, which are crap right now, because GVHD can show up anywhere. And so they suggested a 6-month course, which, again, remembering what it was like a year ago, I totally dreaded the idea. But this is a lower dose. It was only started at 100, which is still considered a high dose. But the side effects this time was I actually had an appetite. I could eat food because I lost like another 10 pounds, which I've since regained, so that's good. Because I'm not supposed to lose weight. That's considered a bad thing, which I could lose weight. But I need to be the one choosing to lose it, not because of cancer. So, appetite and flexibility. I can actually put socks on, which I've been struggling with for a while. It has been a really good prednisone trip this time. Again, with not really any noticeable side effects. There are other, but one thing I did notice is because it's an immunosuppressant, one thing it does is, well, besides the swellingness, is it makes your body harder to heal. So I've got, if I get wounded, I've got a couple, scabs, which, yeah. Anyway, but they've been around for months. They're just not healing. But some of them have healed. It's just my body is taking a lot longer so if I get seriously injured, or God forbid, even get a cold, I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to just totally knock me out. A little germophobic now, probably more so than when I actually had no immune system at all. Anyway, if your doctors recommend prednisone, take it. Just you be aware that, yes, it could cause irritability. It could cause water retention of a degree you've never seen before in your body. Just water blisters just start swelling up here and there randomly. I supposedly it's supposed to cause sleep issues, which I've not had sleep issues. I'm a professional sleeper, so that's been great. Yeah, hopefully you're not on it for that long of a dosage if you are ever on it. And you hopefully have a good experience like I'm having this time. Anyway, that's my latest. I will try to do again more videos. Maybe I should have some more cancer-related videos. Who knows? We'll see how this goes. Thanks. Have a good one.